watching KXAN Austin News at 10.
Seeing the people coming out with bloody heads and bones sticking out, and oh my God, it was terrible.
A day after a condo balcony collapse, Austin Police, the Texas Alcoholic Beverage Commission, and City Code Enforcement have all launched investigations, and the dozens of people hurt are beginning to heal. 23 victims were taken to UMC Brackenridge. 5 are still there in stable condition. 3 went to St. David's. 1 remains there tonight in good condition. KXAN's Josh Hinkle continues our coverage with new details we learned today about what went wrong. Josh?
Well, Robert, investigators say the deck actually collapsed, and when it did, it looked like the hinge of a door. Let's zoom in a little closer so we can show you exactly what we're talking about. You see one side hit the ground, and then it fell forward back toward the building. Now, today we spoke exclusively to one of the victims who was actually underneath the deck when it collapsed. People running to get away knocked her to the ground and trampled her, leaving her stuck among that wreckage.
I was screaming, I'm down here, there are people down here. Someone please help.
Minute after long minute went by as Rachel Dolman tried to free herself. The stampede of other victims injured her hip and cut her liver so deep she couldn't get up.
Seeing the people coming out with bloody heads and bones sticking out, and oh my God, it was terrible.
Dolman was among 26 hurt during the deck collapse. 2 of those who escaped, brothers, heard her screams and rushed to her rescue.
They came running back in. They had gotten out and came back in.
Code compliance investigators found the deck didn't have permits, and now the city is bent on finding the contractor, who could face fines up to $2,000 a day for each of the violations.
We find 3 violations concerned with the deck in the back, electrical, building, and possibly impervious cover.
The deck wasn't on the city's radar since there was no permit and no one filed a complaint. 35 code compliance investigators each handle about 50 complaints at a time. A system the city admits is an overloaded one. The owner, once he gets out of the hospital himself, could also face fines if he doesn't comply with the city's codes. Dolman wishes he would have done that to start and hates to think what could have happened without those brave brothers.
I mean, they were in panic. They were in flight mode. And they just weren't thinking it was no one's fault. I don't think anyone wanted to step on me or kick me or, not help me up. But these guys had the sense and kept their wits about them. And they're heroes. Like, they saved my life.
Now you can see down there at the bottom, that is exactly where Dolman was, trapped underneath all of that wreckage. We spoke with one of those brothers tonight on the phone that saved her. He says he doesn't think of himself as a hero. They were just lucky to make it out so easily, and they would want anyone, if they were actually trapped under there, to do the same for them. Rachel Dolman does plan to actually meet them in person. She's already spoke to them on the phone, but she wants to thank them, give them a big hug. Well, right now we are live in Southeast Austin. Josh Hinkle, KXAN Austin News.
Josh, thanks. The TABC did confirm tonight they are also investigating the events leading up to the collapse by the request of the Austin Police Department. But they would not comment any further than simply saying it is an alcohol-related matter. A federal judge